On television, as in real life, nobody rocks a fedora like the concierge of crime, Raymond Reddington, on NBC's hit series, The Blacklist.
And we're talking about Emmy winner James Spader. And this season, the career criminal is facing a new set of challenges. So take a look.
Reddington. Oh, my goodness, this is tedious. I'd give almost anything to have a scratch. But seeing as how, given your profession, David, you might be more inclined to squeeze them rather than scratch them, I won't impose. I'll just wait for the next break. What's he? Why is he painting your portrait? I only brought him here to leverage you to kill him unless you give me the name of the depositor who has declared war. But once I properly introduced myself, the little fella just lit right up.
Woo, James Spader, good morning.
Good morning.
I feel like I should almost bow down to you. That dialogue, it is just, you would know.
No, not really. I just stand around with tattoos on.
Oh.
And sometimes I hit somebody.
I wish somebody could be a fly on the wall, Al, to hear their conversation during the commercial break. What are you doing after the show? Oh, I have a fight scene. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to a prison.
In Staten Island, which makes perfect sense. Yes.
You know, when I was doing the pre-interview for this appearance today, she said, the woman I was speaking to said, you know, is there anything that you'd like to say about the upcoming episode? And I said, I have no clue what the upcoming episode is. I said, I've got 3 different episodes in my head right now, and none of them relate at all to the episode that's about to air. And so they reminded me, and I realized, you know, the writers and I were talking about trying to see if we could get you for this episode, Al.
That would have been a dream come true.
We were on the phone, we were talking about it, and the character you would have played yourself, but if you had been willing. But as it turns out, that conceit we didn't go with in the episode. But we were worried that that wasn't going to quite work, you know, in that context. And also, as I brought up, I said, you know, the only person who has a more hellacious and difficult schedule to contend with than us is Al, probably. And we certainly don't want to have to accommodate him. He would have to accommodate us.
I would be more than willing. I would drop everything.
I'll have to call them as soon as I leave the studio.
But, you know, in watching this season, Red is in a place where we've not normally seen him vulnerable and trying to figure out who is responsible for this siege.
Yeah, he hasn't found firm footing this season yet. Which, you know, I think he's got the right temperament for that. But things are certainly at loose ends. I mean, he's having to sort of look in every direction. And I think the thing that he has always felt and been comfortable with, the notion that the end could really arrive at any second, I think he can really sort of smell or taste that right now. Now, whether he's going to be proven right or wrong, who knows, you know. But I think he's wary.
Yeah.
You know, there are some people you meet and you know their role, and it's almost like this role was meant for you. I mean, I can't even imagine. Seriously. I mean, do you love it so much? I mean, it feels like no one else could play this but you.
Love it and hate it.
Really? Really?
Yes. But I mean, you know, and there's lots of very good actors out there, and then they would have made it their thing.
Fair enough.
You know, I mean, that just happened. That's sort of part of the job description. I mean, they would just make it their thing, and then you wouldn't imagine anybody else in the role. But I'm lucky. It's fun, you know, and there's its intensity is balanced well by irreverence and fun, silliness. You know, they always say, when I come to do the Today Show, they say, well, we have to look for a clip that's going to be appropriate for a morning show, which I'm not entirely sure what that means. Does that mean that you're lying in bed when you're watching it, or what?
Well, you and that far alone. James Spader, thank you so much for coming in this morning. The Blacklist airs tomorrow night at 10 Eastern right here on NBC.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.